I also bought these off Etsy, and I use them when I have my yerba mate for my drinks. So just act like I have one right there. Or a cup of water, whatever it is that I'm drinking. That's nice because it'll dampen the sound and you won't hear it through the microphone.
What's happening, guys? So today I'll be reacting to more popular YouTuber and streamer setups. The first video popped off for some reason and did exceptionally well. I wasn't expecting for it to reach over 1 million views, but I'm a man of my word, so I said if the first video did well, I will make this into a recurring series. So here we are, doing another react video. The 3 setups I'll be reacting to in today's video belong to Nickmercs, Sniperwolf, and then we're gonna finish off with iJustine. So Nickmercs was actually highly requested by a lot of you guys. I don't know who that person is. This is the first time I'm hearing of him, so it should be quite interesting. So yeah, let's get to it. If you could put me in your pocket and take me everywhere you go, would you do it? If so, you're gonna love today's sponsor, Lustre. Lustre is a free browser extension that does extensive product research for you and acts like a shopping buddy to guide you on making the best possible decision for your budget and needs. Let's say you're shopping around for a gaming monitor, but you don't know which one to buy. This is where Lustre comes in. Lustre will immediately tell you which ones are the best for your money. Even if you only have a budget of $140, well, Lustre can work with that. But here's where Lustre comes in clutch. You can actually see why they chose the products they did, and you can look at the ratings from trusted sources like Tom's Hardware, PC Gamer, and more yourself. They even tell you if a product is on sale and show you the price history. So if you don't want your money to go to waste on crappy products, then make sure to download Lustre using my link down below. So it looks like this is his most recent setup to date. And by the way, guys, I'm always trying to find the most recent setup on YouTube. I know the last episode, Tfue setup was like 3 years old or something, but unfortunately I couldn't find anything newer than that. Oh, my boy FaZe Swag is down here. Hey, what's up, man? So the title of the video is I built the ultimate gaming studio. Full setup tour.
What's up, guys? 8 months, 9 months, 8 months. And it's finally all complete. I can't wait to show you guys.
It doesn't look like you've built the setup though. In the title it says you built it, but you're kind of showing a montage of multiple people in your room building it. Trying to take credit already?
This is a dream for me. This is unbelievable.
Damn,
shit.
this guy's got a crew.
This room, you're gonna be blown away. I've been blown away. We've all been blown away. This is an incredible
I better be
place.
blown away. I mean, look at the amount of effort.
I mean, listen, for me, coming home, you guys know it's been crazy. We got a big home. We're close to the family. This is where I'm gonna raise my family.
All right, sure. Let's just skip to the setup.
So we installed automated doors that are motion censored. So when he walks up, they let him in. And the first thing he sees is his Spartan logo. You know,
my parents always told me, and everybody always told me to invest in things that you do a lot, you know? So you buy a new bed, you know?
Oh,
you buy a better toy.
What? Is that a fireplace? Oh, it's like one of those
so this
electric
gaming room,
ones, okay.
You know, I've been slacking on it for a while. The desk that we use in there, it's nothing to be ashamed of or anything. Bucket for the top of my monitor. I got a chair from a garage sale.
This setup could definitely be a contender for the worst setup edition, by the way.
Invested a lot into the streaming and gaming space. So we went all out. This is my home. This is where I'm gonna raise my family and my kids. Back in the Cali apartment, we had a big beanbag, man. She sit behind me.
That's a super comfortable couch.
The animals, Joey and Kai, come in there too. So we wanted to make sure that when we made this
very homey-like
office, there was a place for her.
I'm loving the vibes. Yeah, I'm loving the vibes.
Michigan gets a little cold. So as you can see, there's a fireplace. Got a big, deep couch, nice screen, so she can watch the stream. Believe it or not, that screen is linked up with my PC, so she'll actually watch it off of the OBS. So
that's
zero
cool.
delay. It's pretty cool.
That's
so
cool,
anyway,
man.
So that's this area, man. We got a little feng shui going. We got some stars in the ceiling. All in all, it's supposed to be really vibey and really comfortable and warm.
I get those vibes.
I like it a lot.
I get those vibes.
The main feature of the lounge here is the galaxy ceiling. It started out with actual.
It's a little tacky for me. The galaxy stars on the ceiling. I see way too many of these.
1,400 lights to produce this.
Big shout out to the team.
It's not bad or anything, but you know, it's a little teenagery, in my opinion.
It's kind of funny because we have.
Okay, now those acoustic panels, where your setup is, that actually looks pretty sick. I love how it's like covering half of the room or half the ceiling. That looks pretty lit.
Man, it's a much smaller one, and Emu's always complaining about how it's not big enough, so we got the big Bertha, and we wrapped it in FaZe, and it goes right in with the room, man.
So here we have the gaming room, or the gaming section.
What? Don't tell me that's a waterfall, dude. Are you serious?
Section, okay? We have 4 240 Hz Alienware monitors. Each station has a G Pro X keyboard with interchangeable switches.
Hold up.
We have G Pro wireless mice on G6.
That's probably wallpaper or something.
We have Logitech C922 webcams at each station.
Oh, I can see some cables going down. I'm gonna mention it. Cable raceways, my guy.
Underneath, we have Astro mix amps that are connected to PlayStations and Xboxes on the other side of that wall. So
oh my God, dude, that's a waterfall. Holy hell. I can't compete with that. This dude's got a waterfall in his gaming room. Are you kidding me? I've been doing it wrong this entire time. Holy hell. You've got my attention, Nickmercs.
PlayStations and Xboxes on the other side of that wall. So from each station, you'll be able to play.
I can hear it in the background.
You grab whatever SCUF controller you want. They're all programmed. Everything's ready to go. So each station has 9700K processors, 2080 Ti's.
Nice.
Thanks to NVIDIA for sending us those, and thank you NZXT for the computers as well.
Over here we got our Astro headsets. Believe it or not, man,
Astros? Really? Really?
I tell you guys on stream all the time, but I've been rocking Astro headset since MLG days, man. 2006, MLG Dallas, Halo, and Gears of War, man. So we got our.
Am I missing something with Astros? Maybe you guys can educate me in the comment section down below. These are hell expensive headsets, but what is so special about them? I feel like they are overpriced as hell, but I could be wrong. Maybe they've upgraded their quality over the past few years. Let me know in the comment section if you guys own a pair and if it's actually worth it.
Astro headsets right here. Big shout out to Astro and Logitech. Incredible partners up on top.
Oh, they're partners. Okay, that makes sense. I thought this guy actually spent his own money buying Astros. I was about to say.
Our official SCUF controller. We got on each side the brand new version, the SCUF Infinity Full PS.
So this entire room is equipped with cameras. Nick wanted something to just kind of like show the room off, but also so you guys can.
That's sick. That's a sick room.
You've only seen him and his big forehead. So we wanted to put cameras in each corner of the room. So this camera hits everything. It hits the waterfall, it hits the stations, so you can see anyone that's playing over here, anything at all. You can see Kai hitting the water fountain waterfall when she gets here.
That is so chill. Like imagine just that soothing sound of a waterfall in your room. Not just for gaming and watching videos, but like you can even sleep in this room. It's so therapeutic. I want a freaking waterfall in my room. God damn.
So the middle section of the room is Nick's desk. This is where he's going to spend
nice. He's rocking a 49-inch ultra wide on the top.
A lot of time and energy into getting the details right, as well as making it comfortable and just a room that can adapt with him. You know, one of the main things was the desk. We needed space. We needed him to feel secure and tight and be kind of backed into a corner.
Secure and tight.
While still being able to view the room and see what's going on. And
oh, that's sick, actually. I like the way he did the monitors. The layout on that is amazing. Kudos to whoever thought of mounting the 49-inch ultra on the ceiling with the mount. That is actually quite genius. It looks way cleaner this way. So well done on that.
But some of the details that go into it, this ceiling detail was something that was inspired by Yuli. Early on in the consulting, he showed us these hexagon tiles that he saw somewhere he thought would be cool.
And we wanted something completely different. A lot of sound panels now are just squares, some are diamonds.
True.
We actually researched and developed these panels, so no one else has these panels, and you can't buy them anywhere else, so that's really cool that we wanted to add a little depth. And
I've seen those hexagon panels everywhere now. I feel like maybe everyone got inspired from your setup because everyone is now selling those on Amazon.
As you can see, we did a floating ceiling that's cantilevered out, backlit with LEDs. So there's a lot of dimension here, and not just the tile themselves, but the whole feature.
Yeah, that looks cool.
They hooked me up with all these crazy PCs to put in this room.
Nice.
These computers all have RTX 2080 Ti's. It's the only graphics cards we've been using. We've been using them for a long time. We get 1,000 FPS. A lot of you guys ask in the YouTube comments always, how do we get 1,000 FPS in the Fortnite creative and how we keep our FPS high throughout end games and all that other stuff in Fortnite. Cases are H5s.
But it's not hard to achieve that much FPS on Fortnite in 1080p, come on. You know, you could have at least moved the side panel so we can take a closer look at the parts and maybe light up the entire room so we can see what it looks like.
And it has an Intel 9900K processor.
You know, put in this room, especially by the Imagine team. I mean, we got Lee's my guy. He got all the wiring done in here, man. But I mean, the Imagine team, Jack, Mike, Frank, you guys are...
That is awesome that you can hire a team of people to come and give you a setup makeover. I'm just a one-man army. You know, I would love to have a team to create something this crazy for a subscriber, but that's awesome. I had no idea there are actually like people out there who do gaming setups specifically. That's pretty cool.
Incredible. I knew from the beginning when I hit them up about a project like this, I could tell by their hunger to do something fun that it was going to really work out. And I knew from the beginning that this was going to be a really good partnership.
Just the creativity and being able to do things.
The waterfall is my favorite feature of this setup for sure. This guy has 2 sets of keyboards
together, and we're going to continue doing big things. This is just another big thing.
So the game room itself is really cool. Definitely a lot of custom work done to it. I think I think your team did a phenomenal job with it for sure. I would have loved to see more pictures or more time on your actual setup that you use to game and stream on. You know, close-up shots of your keyboard, mice, your boom arm, for example, your monitors, and maybe even your cable management would have been really cool. But from what I can see, it's an awesome gaming room, no doubt. All right, Nickmercs. Well, what a way to start off the video. Holy hell! All right, let's move on to Sniperwolf. I think that's how you say it. Oh, Sniperwolf. Sorry, there's 3 S's. So her most recent setup is in her house tour over a year ago. 15 million views. My lord. 26.8 million subscribers. I don't even know who this girl is. What does she do? Oh, she does like react videos. I might have to just give up tech and do what she does. Holy hell.
Hello, friend.
Jesus Christ, the audio. It's like 60%.
What do you want? Are you the UPS man? Do you have a package for me? Okay, come on in. Welcome to my house.
Oh my God. Oh my God, what the hell? Where does she live? Jesus. Holy bejesus.
Hello, friends, it's me. And today we are finally, after months and months and months.
Let's just go to your setup.
Should we go down the hallway or should we do my game room first?
Game room.
See guys, the doors open both ways.
Yes.
So it's kind of like an office. It looks like an office.
Horrible for audio quality. So I had to put up a wall of audio foam.
That's audio foam? You mean acoustic foams? Why are they yellow? Somebody piss on them?
By the way, this is my setup where I record, where all the magic happens. This is like boring. It's just yellow audio foam that used to be white. You know, I bought white audio foam and look at this color now.
Oh,
look at it.
Okay, it was white before. That makes sense now. So yeah, quick tip guys, never buy white acoustic foams. They eventually turn yellow, sometimes even green, depending on what company you buy from.
It is piss yellow. I haven't had time.
That's exactly what I said earlier.
That's where you're gonna see like most of the house. It's
That's
pretty
funny.
empty, and my setup is basically the same, except I have a white desk. I got my pretty Razer mouse.
So as a streamer, I'm not like a popular streamer, obviously, I don't know, but I feel like you should have like a really cool background for your audience, right? Just putting acoustic panels, regardless of what color it is, I feel like it's a bit on the lazier side. Not really creative. That's just my opinion, but. Okay, so a lot of questions. You know what? Let's just watch the video.
Under here. I have posters that I have to hang up. I got these from Anime Expo, and I'm super hyped about them. They're Attack on Titan
It's really
posters.
messy.
I just gotta find a place to like hang these up. So these are super dope. And by the way, when I record, glass is very bad for echo. So whenever I'm about to record or I want some privacy in my room, I close the blinds. So all of the windows in this house have blinds.
That
they are
is
remote
pretty
controlled,
cool.
And you can just shut them like this.
You could definitely hear the echo still in the room, so you probably want to like maybe soundproof the rest of your room. Sniperwolf, I don't know what your actual real name is. Adding some, I don't want to say acoustic panels. I'm sure there's another way, more decorative way to add, you know, soundproofing in this room because first of all, you have such a beautiful home. You don't want to put those nasty those square acoustic panels everywhere in your room. It's just it's going to collide with the aesthetics of your room. So you definitely want to get something more on the fancier side.
Or when I don't want to talk to my dogs, I do this, and it just goes back up. I just recently got this big fluffy chair, which is not as comfortable.
You could even do like a retractable screen behind your setup and like do a green screen. I feel like a lot of streamers do that, and you can just change your background to whatever you want, or completely just eliminate your background if you want.
As it looks.
That's an
option. It's actually horrible for your back. And this is kind of like my setup for my second channel. I'm trying to like put stuff behind me and make it cuter. Enough about my setup. It's really
no,
cool
wait, we need more.
Every room
Where are you going?
has its own thermostat. Like in my old house, we had 2 of them. Like one upstairs, one downstairs. But this, you can control the temperature in every room.
2 thermostats in your last house? That is peasantry. All right, you gotta have a thermostat in every single room. That's how it's done. Okay, let's go back to your setup. Unfortunately, you didn't really show me much other than this angle here. And then I saw a little bit of cables spilling. Where is it?
Storage to hide all of my secrets in.
Right there. Right there, I can see just a bunch of cables. I see cables from the softbox going across the room. Obviously, you don't care. I'm sure a lot of people don't care, but still, 16 million subscribers. I'm sure you have a lot of people watching you on your streams. Put a little bit more love into your setup. You know, work on the cable management. And the mess on the desk is honestly what's really triggering me the most. Is she gaming on an iMac? Okay, so she's basically a console peasant. So this all makes sense. I'm not gonna give her any recommendations. I feel like it's gonna be pointless. All right, so that was a little underwhelming setup. If I had to give it a rating, I would say definitely like a 3 out of 10. I'm just kidding. I'll probably give it like a 5 out of 10 or something. But yeah, it was just very messy. There was no synergy, and just the choices of, you know, sound dampening and decoration were kind of all over the place. There was no actual like theme for your setup, but I'm sure you don't even care. Anyways, I'll give you a like anyway. Sniperwolf, you seem like a pretty cool chick. Moving on to our last candidate, iJustine. iJustine setup 9 months ago seems fairly recent. I think that's the most recent one on YouTube at least. So we have popular YouTuber iJustine, 6.84 million subscribers. She does a lot of videos on technology, or tech, I should say. So I used to watch her a lot back in the day. Oh look, my video's over here. That's cool. I'm glad YouTube is still recommending my videos. That's awesome. All right, let's go, iJustine. Let's see what you got.
Hey guys, it's Justine, and today I'm gonna take you through my streaming gaming.
Why is your monitor blurred? What have you been watching, iJustine?
Setup.
Oh, that's pretty cool. She's got oh, that's so funny. I was actually literally just mentioning this in the last video with the pull-up, I guess, green screen that a lot of streamers use. That is pretty cool.
This here is version 1 of my stream setup. I tried to keep it as simple as possible, but every time I think, I'm just gonna do something simple.
I don't actually like the microphone placement. Doesn't that bother you when you're trying to like use the keyboard? I know obviously your arms go around the microphone, but I mean, surely a boom arm would be more, you know, comfortable for you, iJustine.
Guys, what I've been streaming with and my entire setup here, because I've been getting a lot of questions in the chat. So the centerpiece of this entire setup is this monitor. This is a 27-inch Razer Raptor monitor. And
so cables, obviously, I feel like a broken record doing these videos. I need to stop talking about cables altogether. But yeah, I mean, cables could be, you know, a lot more tidier, iJustine.
At the same time, I have my PC, which is using the DVI.
It is so dark, I can't even see anything.
Input, my 18-core iMac Pro, which I'm actually using to stream off of. I know, shocking. And HDMI port is connected to either my Xbox or my Nintendo Switch.
That is an interesting desk. It looks like it's got a mirrored finish or a very, very glossy surface on the top. So the location of the setup is actually in a very unusual spot. You kind of have yourself tucked away in the corner over there, which makes sense. I guess you want to be up against the wall for your green screen thingy-majiggy. But then you have like RGB strips behind your desk, which kind of make no sense. RGB strips or LED strips in general are supposed to bounce off the wall to kind of give it a nice illuminating or glow effect behind your setup. So that's not really happening here. And not to mention, you haven't really properly diffused those lights too. So I'm kind of just confused why you picked that location.
So if I wanted to have my PC on this side and then my Mac over here, I could be using my PC.
You can see like the cable going across the lights. Attach Velcro straps to the damn cable. I'm just gonna play the video.
And then over here is Streamlabs OBS. That's what I am using to stream on from my Mac
Okay.
and the Nintendo Switch. And then under that is my Discord server. The camera that I'm using is actually just a webcam. This is the Logitech Brio. It's a 4K camera.
It's cool that she's using a 4K camera, but you know, I feel like streamers nowadays, especially if you have a pretty big channel, you know, they're all using mirrorless cameras. The Sony A series, for example, Alpha series is a really good pick. It's the camera I'm even using to stream to my whopping 10 viewers, by the way. So recommend the better webcam for sure, iJustine.
I'm using 3 different Elgato key lights. These are amazing because they connect to an app, so I can turn these lights on and off at the press.
Is that necessary, really? 3 lights? I feel like 2 would be more than enough.
I can control the color temperature. I also have it connected to my Stream Deck. I have this set up for a few different actions. With the press of the button, I can change from my live setting, which is what you're looking at here, to just chatting. And then I can go to a be right back screen if I have to go to the potty. The microphone that I'm using is the Hype Mic by Apogee. You guys have seen me talk about this before, and what's really great is you can also use this and plug it directly into your iPhone, to your iPad. It's also great because this has a headphone out. I don't have to have an extra long cord. I just put these on.
I just noticed she had the Razer Threshers or Krakens on, I think. Out of all the headsets, iJustine, really? Razer headsets?
Down, okay, got that. And these are the Razer
Speaking
headphones.
of,
I love these are really great. They also have a microphone, so you can connect these to Xbox. So I use this when I'm doing
100%, I bet you guys that Razer sent that as a gift to iJustine. And obviously, if a company like that sends you stuff to use in your videos or your streams, it'd be very disrespectful to not accept the gift and not to use it. So I understand iJustine's situation here. All I'm saying is that there are way better headsets within that price out there. Just saying.
streaming, monitoring audio, but also for Xbox chat and editing. These are
So I don't get it. Is she just using a controller to game? Or the games that she plays only uses a controller, but she has a PC too. It's kind of interesting how people do that. They use a controller with their PC. Why?
Even though I'm only playing Animal Crossing right now, the controller that I use is the newest version of the
Animal
Xbox Pro controller.
Crossing.
Which
Okay,
is
that makes
amazing.
sense.
It just feels great. And then of course I use a Pro controller for playing Animal Crossing. So I have 2 different keyboards here. This is connected to my PC. This is Razer's, it's their special edition Stormtrooper one, and it also has a mouse to match. The second keyboard I have is connected to my iMac. This is just the Magic Keyboard. I've got a green screen in the back. I can put myself anywhere. My lighting is so on point. And the green screen we have is also an Elgato green screen. This thing is amazing because I can either choose to have a green screen or
Oh,
choose
what?
not to.
That's cool.
Yeah, so freaking cool.
That was freaking
I like
cool.
this because it gives me kind of just a natural blank background. And I have just one of these nano
How does that even go up?
tube lights behind me. And these things are
Damn,
really great.
it went
because
down
they
so
are
effortlessly.
RGB, so I can change the color to anything that I want. But I've just kind of been leaving it this simple daylight color, and I think it looks pretty good. So I have my PC over here in the corner, and then under here I have my Xbox and my Nintendo Switch, and both the Xbox and Nintendo Switch are HDMI, so I just kind of switch out.
You literally just mentioned your PC for like half a second. Why didn't you show it to us? It's almost as if you don't care about your PC. Is it a pre-built? It's probably a pre-built, isn't it, iJustine? It's okay, you can tell me.
Under here I have my Xbox and my Nintendo Switch, and both the Xbox and Nintendo Switch are HDMI, so I just kind of switch out the HDMI cables between the Nintendo Switch and the Xbox.
Why don't you just get an HDMI switch ports or switcher?
I feel like I should probably get a switcher. I'm gonna add that to my version 2 list, but for right now, it works pretty well. Have I told you guys that I play Animal Crossing? I'm not sure if you know
You've only mentioned it like, I don't know, like 20,000 times.
or not, but I play Animal Crossing. They're my friends, right? This desk might look good on camera, but it is an absolute nightmare. It's a mirrored desk.
It does look like an absolute nightmare. It doesn't even look good on camera. It's like a fingerprint magnet. There are literally mirrors. I thought it was a glossy finish at first, but you legit have mirrors on the surface. Who does that?
It gets so smudgy, especially when you're a gamer and you're snacking and you're just smudged.
Why would you want to look at yourself on your desk when you're gaming? If you want something reflective, just go with a glossy glossy surface.
Clean stuff up, being a smudgy person that you are. Maybe you're not, I am. I have to clean it like 3 times a day. I also bought these off Etsy and I use them when I have my yerba mate for my drinks. So just act like I have one right there. Or a cup of water, whatever it is that I'm drinking. That's nice because it'll dampen the sound and you won't hear it through the microphone.
So I'm a little disappointed, iJustine. I was honestly expecting more like a setup tour. I wanted to see the entirety of the setup, like different shots of it, maybe underneath the desk, a more distant shot of everything that you have. You're kind of just fixated on this one angle and I can't really see what's going on everywhere else, you know. You quickly brushed on your PC, you didn't even show us where your PC is located. But I feel like if it's a good looking PC, you might want that, you know, a little bit higher, you know, not on the ground, maybe like on a side table or something, but there's no synergy in this setup. There's no theme. It's definitely a little on the cluttered side. I don't know, I was expecting something a little bit more. Setup rating, I would say definitely 6 out of 10 if I had to guess, but if it makes you happy, that is all that matters, iJustine. Okay, it doesn't matter what some noob is saying on YouTube about anyone's setup, to be honest, but not really impressed, but I'll give you a like anyways. Thank you, iJustine. I'll subscribe. Let's see what you're up to. All right, so that is pretty much it for today's video. As always, if you guys enjoyed it and want me to continue doing the series, let me know by dropping a like before you head out. And let me know in the comment section down below whose setup I should react to in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, love you beautiful nose hairs, and I'll see you very soon in the next one.